Very nice, David. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. Did you do something to your beard? I just trimmed this morning, trimmed it up. That's the only thing I did. Tyler, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. Aaron, how's it going, man? All good here. You doing great over here, Kyler. Could be better, but I'm here. I'm sorry to hear that, man. To have court today? No. No. The 15 milligram? Holy crap, dude. Stop yelling at me. Where do I start learning how to trade? There's a video pinned on my page. It tells you how I would get started if I was starting over. Kyler, I appreciate that. I hope you do too. JLB, what's up? He's got an appointment to show us the dogs. Daggin, what's up, man? Kirby, what's up? Marty, what's up? We hear. Cherry Bomb, what's up? I'm thinking long during open. I don't think anything. I'm gonna wait. Going to wait. Some interesting economic numbers taking place. The bond market has been selling off dramatically, which is interesting. The yield is way up, which means that there's a lot of people anticipating inflation or potential rate hikes, which is part of the reason why we've been selling off so hard like this overnight. There you go, Jar. Why am I yelling? Does it really sound like I'm yelling? Does it really sound that loud? Wonder if I turned my sensitivity up on the mic. Oh, you're just messing around. Appreciate the gifts. That's weird, Mac. Nvidia's trading way down in pre-market. So is Tesla, Palantir, AMD. Everything's trading way down pre-market. Google way down. Meta way down. Microsoft's up. Somebody said long at open. I don't know, man. I would think that we are going to dump unless something drastically changes in the next 24 minutes. There you go, Aaron. That's a good idea. What are those important indicators that show the trends? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What do you have your upper and lower cutoff at on Bookmap? You talking about like where it cuts off the orders? Bro, I was trying to remember how to change that. How do you change that, Dagum? I can tell you, I'll get to it. I've changed it before, but it's been a while, and I can't remember how to get to that. Was it data compression? I mean, there's tons of draws underneath this, man. I've had this new day opening gap down here for a while that I've been looking for us to push down to. I don't know if it'll go that low, but there's tons of stuff underneath us. Should I know why we're absolutely dumping right now? You probably should know, but I can tell you if you don't. There's a sell-off in the bond market. Bond yields are through the roof, setting records in some cases that haven't been touched since the 90s, which means there's anticipation of rate hikes in the next go-around, in the next round. Also means that there's speculation that inflation is much hotter than anticipated, which would also coincide with them not cutting rates and potentially raising them. What day is that new week opening gap, or new day opening gap? May 7th. Why am I mad, nigga? No mad, no angry over here. This is not C-Bum, man. Appreciate that, dude. We're looking for longs or shorts today. I don't go into the session with that kind of mindset, man. I wait for the market to tell me what it wants to do, and I try to ride the wave in that direction. Are you the first one that comments C-Bum? No, we've debated actually having a C-Bum counter to see how many times a day that actually gets said. But I appreciate it each time. Withdrawing 9K this week. Thank you for your wisdom. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. So you trade continuation? I mean, that's one way to look at it. I trade order flow and momentum combined loosely with ICT, but I just try to go with the institutions, not against them. Good fellas, I appreciate that. Let's see. Let me see what I got. can't I get to that page that you're on? Will, what's up, man? Did you say you trade order blocks? No, I mean, I do if that's a part of the ICT setup that I'm taking, but I trade order flow and momentum combined loosely with ICT. I'm trying to find something right here on my book map for a second. Give me 1 second. Heat map settings, there we go. Mine's the same as yours. Oh, that's you just adjust that based on the slider bar at the top, man. That's all that is. Daggum. That's what that is. The slider bar at the top, where it says contrast cutoff. That's what it is. I look nervous. What? Trying to change a setting on something. You guys are crazy. What's your thoughts on Elliot Page playing Achilles? I have no clue what you're talking about, dude. I have literally no clue what you're talking about. You guys gotta lock in, man. John, take a hike, bro. No one cares about your gold signals, bro. If you were truly making money on gold, you would not need to pop into people's lives advertising your signals. Kate, I'm trading NQ. right, we're good. Appreciate the gifts, man. That's awesome. Thank you. You thinking we're rising and open? Not necessarily. JR, I'm not quite understanding what you're asking. Kate, there's a lot of people in here that do trade that 8 a.m. orb. Yeah, I'm great, man. I was trying to mess with some bookmap settings. I am, Kim. I am keeping risk light. Very light. Foodie, that was a good trade. I was watching it. If it wasn't Friday, I might have taken it. I thought it was a good trade, man. Probably Shadow Band. Who knows? Boomstick, appreciate that. Matthew, what's up, man? What are the top 3 prop firms? Take Profit, Trader, Lucid, Tradeify. Which trade copy are you using? Trade Syncer. Why do all day traders eventually turn to hawking, teaching for money? Because if they're making money themselves, they have a marketable skill that they want to continue to market off of. It's like, why do people who are making money as an attorney end up getting into real estate investing or buying other businesses? Or why do doctors invest in the stock market? They make plenty of money as a doctor. Why would they want to make money elsewhere? Well, when you start making real money, you use that real money to start making money elsewhere. And especially if you have a knowledge of how to make that money, you want to be able to monetize the knowledge that you have. If I offered you $20, would you say, no thanks, I already have $20 in my pocket? Evan, what's up, man? I don't have a bias. Everything's trading down right now, pre-market. If you go look at NVIDIA, all these other, this is NVIDIA pre-market. You see we're way down here. This is where they closed. Everything basically is trading down. Microsoft and Meta, I think, are the only one. Well, even Microsoft's trading up. Meta's trading down pre-market. Everything's down, basically. That's a Japanese company, or a Taiwan company, Taiwanese. Everything's basically trading down pre-market. So I'd be a little surprised if we bounced that hard at open. Daily balance. Verse of the day, here we go. Ecclesiastes 11:5. As you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in the mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. I like this one from Matthew 10, verse 20. For it is not you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Book map is lackluster at the moment. Ugh. Nated, what are you talking about, dude? This is the guy who's... Look at this. Let's get a good view of this. This is the guy talking right now. You look like you cheat on every woman that you've ever had in your life, if you've ever even had one. By the way, I've made more money since February than you've made in the past probably 10 years. Five minutes still open. I gotta get a chill playlist here. Can't have Gucci in my ear on a Friday morning like this. Dean, what's up, man? Dallas, what's your bias? Strong pump there. Orders at 250 here above us. Thanks for the roses, Nathan. Appreciate you turning me on and take profit. Yeah, it's a great farm, dude. It really is. Long before I ever had any association with them, I was telling people, dude, if you don't have them in your rotation, you gotta have them. You gotta have them. Find a way to navigate the trailing draw. I've seen a lot of people make comments about the trailing drawdown. Once you hit the buffer, man, once you make 2,100 on a 50K account, it's gone. It's done with. And then you can just trade. Find a way to navigate it, get through it. As soon as you get through that, man, when you reach those daily payouts, it's a great foundational firm to have in your rotation. It's a one-time payment. Once you can buy the account and pay one time. No activation fee. With a code. If you buy it at market value, which you should never do, you should always use a code, then yeah, there's an activation fee and all that. Yeah, Bookmap's great, Jimmy. Let's talk about Take Profit Trader. Industrial production was up year over year. Very nice. Month was up month over month as well. Manufacturing was up. All good numbers here. We got a rift between OpenAI and Apple. Is it Apple and OpenAI? Yeah. Potential legal action coming. Let's see, what else we got? What a pump. TPT links trading view. Yep. I have been consistently using TPT for a long time. I blew those accounts on Monday, but I have 5 evals that I'm trading right now. We're up 1,400, 1,490 in those accounts. So almost halfway to passing those. You got to trade them for 5 days to pass, so there's really no rush. And also trading the Lucid fundeds and Tradify fundeds and Alpha Futures fundeds, 3 Alpha Futures fundeds. Yes, I do take trades while I'm live. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I think where I would start if I was trying to build my portfolio with prop firms, start with Lucid, then I would go to TPT, then I would go to Tradify, then I'd go to Alpha Futures, then I'd go to Apex. Apex would be the last one that I would stack. Market open. Good luck, everybody. It's Friday. Be patient. Remember to not oversize. Don't overtrade. Don't FOMO. Be extremely patient. Yeah, Zach, I'm waiting for a payout from them right now. It's been a week. They do take a long time. Got your orb there for you, Everett. Bookmap has orders down below the true day, which is in the 20s, 29, 220 area. There's also orders above all the way to 300, and then above that at 317. So no clear direction at the moment. There's those 220s. Pushing through those, trading well underneath the true day here. See if it stays. Bouncing off that 8 a.m. Orders down into the 170s, stacked. Doesn't mean it's going there. It's just where your orders are flashing. Orders flashing at the true day, which is at 32. There's 32, pushing above now. Back down. And well above. Very herky-jerky. Stay patient here. That orb is looking juicy for those of you who take that. That's ES right here. Let's do ES Bookmaps looking like. ES is bouncing off the true day. Bounce off the true day, bounce off the 8 a.m. pushing below the true day right there a little bit. Ruben, don't spam the chat. If you do, I'm gonna boot. There's NQ. Dude, we are 2 minutes into market open. 3 minutes. Sit on your hands, man. Stay patient. Is Trump talking on Fox right now? No, I'm not seeing him. Is he in Fox Business? Not on Fox Business either. There's a headline, Trump to Fox, I didn't underestimate anything with Iran. Where is he saying that? I don't see him. I don't know. When there's a setup, when there's clear direction, man. When there's clear direction. Bro, both of you, Ruben and Mahdi, you're both getting on my nerves, man. Seriously. Chill out. Holy shit. Not in a trade. We're flat across the board right now. There's nothing to take at the moment, man. Just begging for signals. You listen to the Drake album? Did it come out today? Order book just cleared up to the downside. It's interesting. Came out last night. Let's see. Francis, this is the 8 a.m. orb that a lot of people in here trade. It's the 8 to 8:15 candle. So you mark the high and the low of that, and then look for a tap back into it, and then a rejection out of it. Right now, we're not getting that rejection. You mark it at 8:15, the 8 to 8:15 candle, and then you wait for the 9:30 open. Ideally, you look for a tap back in, a respecting of the midpoint of the gap, and then a rejection out of it. I don't trade this strategy. That's just what a lot of people in here trade. This is TradingView. Santiago, what's up? Yo, yo. I gotta turn this air down. Or up, I should say. Off. What is the background color? right there. In the chat for you. 80, 80, 80. I use Trade-of-8 to execute. I have 3 monitors. One of them is a 49-inch. I have, on the 49-inch, I have TradingView here that you're looking at, and on the other half of it, I have Trade-of-8. I execute on Trade-of-8. A lot of orders coming in lower here. I'm going to turn that orb off. That's tough, checkmate. Orders coming back in above us here. The order book's changing pretty aggressively. There are orders down to 129, 140, which is basically the low of this previous swing. Also orders up to 200 basically. So it's order book's changing aggressively. All the way back up to 95 again, just flashed again. They're getting absorbed and then flashing more orders. There's 200. There you go, Scott. Good plan, man. Enjoy that coffee. Big stack of orders at 250. Hard rejection there. This is Wiki, man. Be very careful in this. It's Friday. Don't go into the weekend on a bad note. Don't get overly anxious here. Don't get trigger happy. Lawson, what's up, man? Be very careful. There's a lot of people getting cooked in this because they can't stay patient. We are still flat across the board. Across the board. Hey, ODT, it is, man. God is good. On the train? Where are you headed? What city are you going to? Or where are you coming from? ICT trader, order flow and momentum combine extremely loosely with ICT. Shibuya. But that was fun, man. No, I did not. I did not enter any trades while you were gone. Flat across the board. It was crazy, I bet. Shibuya, Shinjuku, Kyoto. Those are the ones I'm hankering to visit. They're sell orders, Tyler. So if they were stop losses, they would be buys, right? There's 1,000 total orders at that level, though. 1,000 total orders have been executed at that level. It's a different world, yeah. The food is super, super good over there, man. I hope you're taking advantage of that. How do I know their sales? Because it says it right here on the side of the chart in the order book. The 7-Eleven is good. Did you get the egg salad sandwich? Yes, sir. Do you trade support and resistance? No. Water flow and momentum. Ganzito, no. No good setups for me so far. Maybe for some other people, but not for me. Nothing I'm interested in at the moment. I want to see us dump. Starting to get some heaviness there to the downside slightly. Smash TP, very nice. Yeah, Zach. Can you please explain the order book? Yeah, well, dude, I'm getting frustrated, honestly, by. Let me explain something. 30 minutes prior to market open, I go live. And then after I end up getting into some trades, hopefully, before 11 o'clock, I have plenty of time to explain details and strategies and all the other rigmarole ins and outs. But one of the hardest things to try to do is to sit here and explain trading to people or different concepts and ideas while also simultaneously trying to read order flow on Bookmap and look for the trading setups that I like to trade. So keep that in mind. You got hundreds of people here asking all kinds of different questions while I'm also trying to make money. I do my very best to be accommodating and to answer questions and to do all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, you got to realize how much brain power it goes in that goes into trying to actually make money and trade at the same time. So be aware of that and be understanding of that. This is my job. I pay my bills with this. I do this to try to show people what's possible and answer as many questions as I can. But most of that needs to happen 30 minutes before the market opens, that window, and then after I find a trade setup. Yeah, I use Bookmap on YouTube. It's on there. Trading above the true day here. Very, very wicky still. Very, very herky-jerky price action. Be very careful with this. Very nice, Will. Hey, Lawson, have a good one, man. Enjoy your trip, dude. I'm happy for you. I'm jealous. Yeah, this is dangerous, man. Yeah, you too, Lawson. Take care, man. Safe travels. That's smart, Tyler. Yeah, PA is dangerous. Be very careful. Very, very careful. Andy, take care, man. Of course. You too, Alex. Have a good weekend, man. 30-year 30-year yield climbs 20 basis points. You talking about that 0.80 level? As far as yeah, I was surprised it didn't hit that either, or hit that too. This is just really, I mean, you're getting orders just injected quickly and absorbed quickly, and then, you know, pushing right off of those up to a new stack of orders. You get orders getting injected like crazy in this, and I'll show you exactly what I'm seeing here. I mean, you just had this set of orders injected within a split second. It gets absorbed. Then look at that. You get these orders injected up here, and then it jerks back up and absorbs those. I mean, these are 20, 25, 30 point swings in a matter of split seconds. Today's Jerome Powell's last day. Today's OPEX. You got ETF options expiration today. Close will be ridiculous today. Most likely. We've been watching any college baseball? I have not. Watching hockey. You think there's clean setups today in Pulse? I'm glad it's in your wheelhouse, man. It's not mine. Very wiki. Yeah, be very careful, JLB. Thoughts on the Hurricanes? They're looking solid, man. They're looking solid. I didn't see who won last night. I'm imagining the Canadians won. They were winning 5-3 or something when I went to sleep. Yeah, they won 6-3. Dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. No, I do not. I don't trade with Top Step. Yeah, there used to be one. I can't remember what it was. I mean, this was years ago, but it was, man, I'd have to really dig to find it. I used to have one. They rarely ever do any sort of codes like that. Hey, there you go, Zach. Have a good weekend, man. Congratulations. There you go, Mac. Very nice, man. It's a good day. Look at that pump, dude. Please, I'm begging you guys to be very careful today. Be very careful. The way this is moving and how fast orders are getting injected and then absorbed. It's not smooth. Changing directions rapidly. This shows institutional order flow. do you maintain that beard? Just blessed with good genes, man. Appreciate that, JR. Look at that. Jeez Louise, man. I'm pretty sure I would, if I had to guess today's close, 30 leading up to close, that last hour, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and 30 minutes before, basically from 3:30 until 5, I think price action is going to get wild. So be very careful if you're trading in that time zone. Just try not to give us another leak. Don't act like you didn't enjoy that. Might call it, yeah. I don't blame you. All right, Impulse, we'll see you. Surprised Ballas snuck out of here without getting a picture of the dogs for the whole long weekend. Something to hold him over. Just absorbed a large set of orders right there at 300. We went from 29,088 all the way up to 300. What's your opinion on that GameStop guy getting 500 mil? I haven't seen that. Let's check on these other. Nvidia's pushing back up. Microsoft pushing down a little bit. Google's pushing up. Tapping into that new day. CE of the new day. Nvidia hasn't hit new day. Tesla hasn't. Not in the Discord. It's on YT and on here. I'll switch back and forth on here. There you go, Alfie. It's a good way to go into the weekend, man. Have a good one. There you go, ODT. Very nice, man. Trade debate is not lagging for me now. Trump. Trump on Taiwan. I am not looking to travel 9,500 miles to fight a war. So the miles make the difference. Only 94.99 to Iran. Do I use a VWAP? Yeah. Email from Take Profit. Today is the final day for our flat $100 test resets across all account sizes. Starting tomorrow, test reset costs will now adjust based on account size. You have until Sunday before the 50% off sale ends. Good to know. Full port TPT. Should have held my entry. It's all good, man. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Marty, dude, you're gone. Gone. Can't deal with it, man. Cannot deal with it. You're gone. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone, Dylan. I don't have any warnings I got to give. It's, Tristan, you know TPT's good, man. What do you mean? You trolling? It is great. I think you would like it a lot. You never use them? I would say that you got to, I know how you trade. You look for those longer trades. I would say that what I would recommend doing is taking shorter trades and sizing a little more, a little heavier. You got to keep a tighter stop. So you got to adjust your trading style slightly with it because of the trailing drawdown. But once you get above that trailing drawdown buffer, which is 2,100 or 2,000 on the 50K accounts, you can go back to, it is intraday, up to the buffer, and then it goes away after you hit the buffer. But the daily payouts, man, are uncapped. You can have 5 total accounts. I honestly think they're, if it wasn't for the trailing, more people would use them. But I think that if you really wanted to, you can find a way to navigate around that. You gotta adapt a little bit. But those daily payouts, man, I'm telling you, the uncapped daily payouts is unreal. I think Lucid would 100% be my top firm if they had a daily payout account type. I can't imagine them not implementing some sort of daily payout mechanism going forward. Obviously, I think the live accounts are daily payouts once you reach live. But look at, I want to show you something here. What I had marked out. Let's see if I can flip back to the chart. I'll do links in here, man. over here on ES or M and Q. I had this level marked out on M and Q. Obviously, it's this swing high, but look how just absolutely rejected off of that level. Who's the best to learn order flow from? Me. Me. I'm the best order flow trader you'll ever see in your life. No one comes close. I'm just kidding. I like a guy named Rips. There's a guy named Rips who's a very, very good trader. Been trading for 10, 12 years, something like that. His community is called Clubhouse Marketplace. Very good trader. A little more of an abrasive personality, but I don't watch people to figure out whether I'm going to date them or not. I watch people to figure out whether I can make money. So like the old Apex accounts, yeah. I appreciate it, man. I didn't think the beard was looking that good, but did some trimming. Shaved my neck today, and it doesn't even really look like it. Verse of the day, Florida Bodie. Where you been? Buddha, Florida Buddha. I get it now. Florida Buddha. There was 2 verses. Ecclesiastes 11:5, as you do not know the path of the wind or how the body is formed in a mother's womb, so you cannot understand the work of God, the maker of all things. And then this other one is one that I really like. It is Matthew 10:20. For it is not you who speak, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. Good verses. It says Trump is speaking on Fox, but I don't see him. So does somebody see him somewhere that I'm not seeing? I keep getting headlines about comments he's making to Fox. And I do not see him on Fox Business or the regular Fox station. Seeing stuff about Hochul. Is he calling their radio? I know he likes to call in sometimes. He used to do that long before he was president, man. I used to watch Fox and Friends in the morning when I was growing up. He'd always call in, like every morning. He'd call in and talk to them. $2026 has been a good year so far, man. I cannot complain at all. I cannot complain at all. How's it been for you? How's Florida treating you? I have the only problem with my 2026 so far. I have not been down to Florida this year so far, but I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make sure I change that really soon. I'm missing South Florida, man. There's something about South Florida. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel at home down there. Like in the I go to Fort Lauderdale. It feels, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I belong down there. I enjoy it, man. The people, every time I go down there, I make a new friend, and somebody that seems really interesting and cool, like they have some good stuff going on in their life. You're in Charlotte. Okay, you're right up the road from me then. I'm in Chapel Hill, so you're just to the west. Come to St. Pete. St. Pete's beautiful, man. Bro, take a long trust. You first, bro. Right behind you. Central NC. What part of Central NC? Scroonthorpe. Is that how you say that? Scrunthorpe? 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 Scroonthorpe? Middle of nowhere? I probably know where you are, man. I grew up in Raleigh, or just north of it in Wake Forest. I'm familiar with Franklinton, Henderson, Matthews. I mean, you name it. I know all the little hole in the wall places for the most part. Middle of nowhere is where you want to be, in my opinion. I love that. 30 minutes from Sanford, 30 from Siler City. Okay. Mebane? Would that be the right direction? Mebane? Yeah, I'm in NC. I'm in Chapel Hill. I'm just to the east of you. Yeah. Right up the road, man. A couple hours down. What's that? 40? No, is it 40? Interstate 40, I think so. Goldston. I got you. Am I too late for the dogs? I think there's been a couple of dog sightings so far. I hadn't checked the Discord to see if they've been shared. Let's see. Nope. Nobody grabbed them. Chatham County. Okay. They were off their game. I think Everett got cooked, didn't he? Was it Everett or Aaron that said he got cooked? All right, Mac. Take care, man. Appreciate you. I'll do my best. PA's calling for patience today. Absolutely. Amen to that. Finger, get your booger hooker off the bang switch. Dance moves, do you know? I can dance a little bit. Not the best at it, but I can get out there and make some moves. I used to be a better dancer when I would, or I think I was, before I got sober. What you got planned for the rest of the day? Gonna eat, gonna go work out, and I'm maybe going to go look at some golf clubs. I had a dream last night that I was playing golf, and I feel like it's a sign that I need to start playing. I was thinking about going and looking at some clubs and then going and hitting some golf balls. Today's back and by, man. Back and by. And I know I've lost a lot. I don't know if you guys remember seeing me. You probably look back at some lives from like a month and a half ago when I was wearing this shirt, and it was like this on me. It was like that at the time. And I know I've lost a lot because now it actually fits me. So I gotta start hitting it hard again. You ever tried back and triceps? Apparently it's better, not a clue. Have not tried that. Yeah, I want to start getting into it, JUCO. I took golf lessons as a kid, but I had to pick between baseball and soccer and basketball and golf. And we did swimming for a brief period of time. And I have 3 brothers, so we were all playing sports. And my mom was like, yeah, this is too much. You got to pick one. So I picked baseball. Never played football. Never got into it, JR. Guys, if you didn't know, JR and I went to the same high school. He was a little bit older than me. He was my brother's age, or a year younger, maybe, or a year older. I can't remember. But JR played football and baseball and was an absolute beast. And now he's here day trading with us, which is awesome. Broham, that's your setup. That's definitely you. You're the only one. If there's hundreds of people and they can hear me fine and you're the one that can't, then it's more than likely your setup. Okay. Well, here, you can't hear me at all if I do this. How about that? Bye-bye. Got that baseball golf swing? That's me, man. I can crush the ball, though. Just don't know where it's going half the time. There's orders above us on ES for sure. Yeah. Keep getting these strong pullbacks. Look at the 5 minute, how wicky it is. I'm on the 15 right there. Here, I'll drop to the 5 for you. Just 5 minutes, just ugly, man. Got orders above on ES, but we're pulling back slightly. This is NQ. I'm waiting for an opportunity, Glad. Have a good day. Enjoy your weekend. Staying patient. There will be an opportunity, most likely. Tahini, why weren't you in here? A lot of people getting cooked in this, man. CUD, I believe so, but usually orders or bank processes don't take place until either Sunday night or Monday morning. Oof. Alberto, I'll show it, but if you want to see it all the time, you can go over to YT, same username as here on TikTok, and it's constantly showing on there. I'll bounce over there for you though. YT is the other platform. I can't say the name because TikTok doesn't like it when I do that, but it's the other. Chuko. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, same username, Christian Trades Live.
It's only 61 outside. What's up with that?
Dumping into oblivion here. Hardly anything on the book map. Starting to see orders come in underneath us. Yeah, I would too. JUCO, especially with the bond yields being as high as they are right now. People selling off the bond market. The bond market selling off the way that it is. Let's see what Nvidia's doing. Nvidia's down 3.7%. Tesla's down 3.7%. AMD's down. A lot of things rolling over. How do you call that? The colored, what do you call it? It's called bookmap. It's a level 2 data software. It's longs cooked. Man, Jonas, to be completely honest with you, man, I don't know what, I don't know that longs are cooked, but here's you're looking at the book map right here. Look at this, man. So you had all these orders, this big line of orders up here, and then it just gets yanked. The order book is changing rapidly. So you could start to get a push up right here to absorb these orders, and then all of a sudden you get all this injection of orders up here. I mean, it could change. That's it. Today has been so rapidly changing that usually you have, you know, a resting zone like this, and it stays there. And price, even if it's not directly going there, it's slowly trickling up to that area. But the way it's going today, you got OPEX today. You got a bunch of different economic stuff going on today, financial stuff going on today. Bond market is selling off like crazy. The yield is up. There's a lot of different things. You just had the summit end with China. You have options. I think there was some options expiring today. A lot of different things going on. So it's hard to predict what is actually going to happen in the next, 30 seconds, let alone like 5 minutes or so. Not yet, Golden Boy. Are there different subscriptions? Yes, there's different levels of Bookmap itself. So you got like Select, I think, and then Global, and then Global Plus. Global Plus is the highest, that's one I have. And then there's different data streams that you can pay for. You got different providers, and then you have different actual data subscriptions. So you got CME, which is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which gives you, NQ futures, ES futures, things like that. And then you have COMEX, I believe, which is gold, silver, some other precious metals. So you have different data feeds like that. Highest tier is Global Plus. Well, there's not. I use Bookmap data, Bookmap CME data. OPEX is options expiration. Third Friday of every month. You got quarterly, you got monthly, you got weekly. So every Friday you have some weekly ones expiring, then you have quarterly ones expiring, then you have monthly ones expiring. Quarterly is every 3 months, obviously. So obviously options is different than futures trading, but you have firms trying to hedge their options expirations with futures trades as well. So you got all kinds of hedging going on, people jockeying, and hedging is perfectly legal when it's a completely different asset that you're trading. You're trading options over here and then futures over here. Covering their ass, basically. Or maximizing profits. You guys don't even need to go to college, man. You can just attend these lives and we'll talk financial and economic stuff. Just make sure you're taking notes. There'll be a quiz every Friday from now on. Bachelor's degree in economics. About to hit the green after the trading day. Something to look forward to. Very nice, Juco. I hope it's good out there for you. The weather's nice. Is it deep chart you're using? You talking to me or Jones? I'm using Bookmap. Yo, my Russian brother. Life's going great over here, man. Bookmap, BOOK. It's institutional order flow. Level 2 data. This right here. It's a software. My bad, David. Do you take CBD into consideration to enter trades? I take it into consideration, but I don't rely on it solely or too heavily. You know, if you have a very aggressive negative CBD, obviously the sellers are outpacing the aggressive buyers, but you know, you got a negative 2600 CBD at the moment. We're pushing up, so chicken for the gains. I like it. That's not good. Kata, I ate that for you. You're more than welcome to go along, Nick. I'm not long. I'm not. The Bookmap is not supporting me taking a trade at the moment. It's not enough conviction one way or the other. So you got these wiki pullbacks. This is the bounce to the 2 minute and show you what I'm looking at. Got these wiki pullbacks here, very wiki. So I'm not convinced. Longs could very well play out perfectly, but I'm just not convinced enough to take a chance. Feels like everything's out to get me. We go through those times, man. Just remember the pendulum does swing. Yeah, patience. Champagne mommy, patience. It is a virtue. Is it free? No. So a little over 100 a month, and it is very widely used. Footprint and volume profile work. They work well. No trades yet, Miguel. Bookmap is not free. It's a little over $100. A little over $100 a month. Yeah, Killian, you're not missing much. It's a good day to not take a trade. How would that help you? And when you start using it? A couple of years ago, and it helps you because you can see where orders are stacked up in the market. Trade gurus don't talk about it much. The real ones do. The real ones do. The people who are real traders do. Most TikTok traders don't. Yeah, Killian, mine too. Fridays are typically my worst. Historically, that is true. The data made by Matt, the data does show that prop firms release data annually or every couple of years about all kinds of different statistics. How many people pass accounts, how many people take payouts, all that kind of stuff. And they also show what weekdays are the worst, what weekdays account for the most blown accounts. Fridays across the board with every firm is the biggest day for blown accounts. You can't understand Rip's strategy, the pitch and catch? Very simple. He's got some videos on it. Very simple strategy, very effective. It's basically the same thing that I trade when I'm trading order flow and momentum. Austin, I was messing with you, man. I know who C-Bum is. I appreciate that, man. I do. He doesn't. I don't think he knows who I am. He did say something to me one time. I was in his live and I made a comment. It's when my profile picture, it was on Kick. This was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. My profile picture was a picture of me working out or something. He said something like, wow, this guy's jacked. He probably doesn't even remember that though. I've never met him. Institutions, man. Institutions are market movers. Retail doesn't come close to moving it the way institutions do. Yeah, I love C-Bum. He's a good dude. I don't see a name. I just see emojis on your thing. Kilroy, is that your name? I would say that you need to reevaluate how you are evaluating the markets. Right now, you're guessing. You need to go off of something more substantial than what you're going off of. I use Bookmap, which is clear data, and it is subject to change. The order book can change. People can yank orders or inject orders and change the flow of movement. But that is something that is a lot more concrete than just basically guessing. I crashed out today. That's not good. That's Bookmap. So this is what I'm using to justify taking a trade or sitting on my hands. I'm still in college right now. I'm in Austin. I'm at UNC Chapel Hill. So I love NC. It's where I was born and raised, man. It's a great state. My account's still alive? Well, that's good. Who did you learn from to read and understand things on Bookmap? I taught myself, basically. I mean, it's one of those things where you're going to have to figure out how to utilize it with your strategy and you know, how to best take advantage of it. But I've spent, if you were to total the amount of time I've spent studying Bookmap, it's well over a year's worth of collective time of just sitting here reading Bookmap while watching price on TradingView without looking for a trade, just studying. And that's what you have to do. My dad's a UNC alum, nice. How often do you go to cook out? I don't eat out, man. I cook my own food. If I eat out, it's Chipotle or Jersey Mike's or some Mexican restaurant. I love Mexican food. Nice, man. You live in Charlotte, just up the road. Cookout is amazing. Cookout is amazing. I feel like most day traders live in Jersey. I would not live up there. You couldn't pay me to live up there. Most people I know are moving out of Jersey, man. That's where PJ just moved from. He got out of there quick. Yeah, outskirts of Charlotte's beautiful, man. Beautiful part of the state. You're gonna move to Hawaii. Wow, that's a big change. You in the military? Military move or just getting away? Accidentally went in with twice as many contracts. That sucks, Matthew. A couple people have made some mistakes like that today. Everett traded minis when he was trying to trade micros. Was it Everett? I think it was Everett. No bueno. Closer to Japan, Australia, Bora. Yeah. Got you. It's not a bad place to live. Did he take the short essential and miss it by this right here? I bet that's exactly what happened. Time you get on before market open, I usually fire everything up around 7:30. 7:30 to 8 o'clock is typically the range. Got true day here at 29,245. Oh, that's 11:07. All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off past my cutoff time here. No trades for me so far. Don't do anything crazy. It's Friday. Don't go into the weekend on a bad note, man. Don't give money back if you're green. If you're red, don't make it worse. Don't blow accounts. Remember that the take profit trader deal, I don't care if you use my code. Use whatever code. Just don't pay full price. It's 50% off. It's the only time in the history of their firm that they've done a discount this big. It's until Sunday night. So if you don't have Take Profit Trader in your rotation, I personally love them. Long before I ever was an affiliate with anybody, I was telling people, Take Profit Trader is the firm you should check out. I believe in them. I stand by them. So 50% off. It's like $85 for a 50K account. No activation fee. Daily payouts with no cap. You can have up to 5 funded accounts at a time. It's an unbelievable firm, man. So check it out. That sale ends Sunday, limited time. So love you guys. God bless you. Have a good weekend. We'll be back Monday. We're live every day, 9 a.m. to 11. If you're new, drop a follow. Love to have you. So also doing a giveaway of 2 Lucid 50K Flex accounts on Sunday at 5 p.m. in the Discord. You got to be in the Discord. Links in the bio. Completely free to join, free to enter. Don't want anything from you. Just looking to give back. So if you have trouble opening the link, copy and paste it into your browser, and it should work that way. So love you guys. We'll be back Monday, and we'll see you then.